Hi there, Lee here from Kayaks for Fishing, back with another setup and virtual walkthrough video. In this video, we're going to be looking at this one here, which is a tandem kayak today. It's the AdvancedFrame Convertible Elite Inflatable Kayak. Now, we do offer private demos for the Advanced Elements range, so if you are in Brisbane, head to the Contact Us page on the website and send me a message. Let's make a time to get you out on the water and try one of these out. If you're not in Brisbane though, these videos are designed to be a virtual walkthrough, so we're hoping to give you a bit of a look and feel of the kayak, more so than what you would just get from looking at images online, and just kind of walk through some of the features and hopefully answer some of the questions you have. If you do have more questions, we're always here though. So without further ado, let's get into it. The Convertible Elite Inflatable Kayak from Advanced Elements is an incredibly versatile craft that can adapt to a number of different needs. Designed for adventurers on the move, this space-saving inflatable tandem kayak will fit into your car boot, your caravan, on your rooftop, or even on the back seat of your car. It has an overall length of 4.8 meters, a width of 84 centimeters, and can carry a whopping 249 kilograms, including the weight of the rider or riders. The overall weight of the kayak is only 23 kilos, which is definitely an easier task to carry than a hard shell kayak of the same size. Let's take a look at the build quality. As with other advanced frame kayaks in the Advanced Elements range, it has a rigid aluminium rib frame on the front and the rear. The frame starts just under the handle and covers the entire nose of the kayak. It has a thick rubber protective strip at the front and 1mm thick plastic plates around the nose to ensure the kayak is completely protected from the front and from the rear. In addition to this, the hull material is made from polyester and PVC layers that have been sandwiched together to give it a strong and durable outer cover. It has 6 air chambers in total, 1 large main chamber and another supporting chamber down on the inside of the cockpit. It has the drop stitch floor as well as 2 deck risers and a footrest. I really like the deck risers in this kayak. When they're inflated, they give the deck a really chiseled look. It also means that any water that comes over the front of the kayak will simply run off instead of running into the cockpit. The drop stitch floor technology gives the kayak incredible rigidity when inflated under pressure, and you only need to inflate this floor to 6 psi. Many other inflatables can be up around 10 psi, which can leave you a little bit out of breath before you even start paddling. It has seating positions for both solo and tandem paddling, so you can choose to paddle with a friend or have heaps of room to move as a solo paddler. Simply move the seat into the center position and away you go. Its versatile open deck can also be transformed into a closed deck in seconds, with the option of a single or a double deck conversion kit, which is sold separately. To install the deck conversion kits, they simply zip onto the thick zippers that run around the outside of the kayak, and they transform it in seconds. It also then allows you to add a skirt if you wish, to keep even more water out of the kayak. The seats that come as standard are the same incredibly comfortable seats that come with many of the Advanced Elements range. They install in seconds, they're adjustable, they have super thick padding, and of course they come with their patented lumbar support system that you can adjust while out on the water to give you extra back support and comfort. Simply inflate the lumbar support system via the mouthpiece that's attached. As far as storage goes, it has bungee cord on the front deck and D-rings on the rear. It has 2 Velcro paddle holders on both sides, and if you're looking for a spot for your 4-legged friend, you can also unzip the front deck to give you even more room up front. It comes with a double action hand pump and all of the attachments required to get you out on the water, and we couldn't wrap this video up without mentioning the heavy duty canvas bag that has durable carry handles and padded backpack straps too. The Convertible Elite is an incredibly versatile kayak that gives you the option for solo or tandem paddling, and it can also carry a huge amount of weight, perfect for those that are looking to possibly do overnight trips and such. As with all Advanced Elements kayaks, they are also backed by a 3-year manufacturer warranty, so your peace of mind is guaranteed. Now that's the features out of the way, let's see how we set up the kayak. Okay, so the first thing we noticed with this particular kayak, the Convertible Elite, is that the bag is a heavy-duty canvas bag. This one has some really sturdy backpack straps to go along with it. So let's get the contents of the bag out onto the ground so we can start inflating. Once you've taken out all the components, the easiest way to get the kayak out of the bag is to lay it on its side and to just simply slide it out. Now we simply unfold the kayak ready for inflation. The Advanced Elements have these awesome valves with grips on top so that you can switch between inflate and deflate mode. When the valve is all the way out, it's airtight, and when you want to deflate, you simply press it in with your finger and twist 90 degrees. The reason I'm explaining that one now is because in addition to our Advanced Elements double action hand pump, we'll also be using this one here, which is a battery powered inflator. Now this one is just a purchase from Bunnings. We don't actually sell these ones, unfortunately, because they are amazing. I wish we did sell them. And basically, it's around $60. You can buy the two parts separately. If you already have the battery, then you're on a winner. But the battery is about $30 and the inflator is also $30. And what that enables us to do is to get the kayak from 0 to about 90% filled in a very short space of time. So then once we've done that, we simply come back with this one and we inflate them to the desired pressure so that they're sufficiently pressurized enough to get on the water and to stay firm. When you put the valve into deflate mode, all it's doing is it's opening the valve so the air is freely flowing in and out. Once it's in deflate mode, we can simply pop this on top, fill the chamber with air, and then when it gets to a point where it's firm, we can simply lock the valve off and then we retain that air in there. Now, because this isn't a pump designed for the kayaks, you won't over pressurize the chambers by using this pump. This pump is mainly designed for balloons and things like inflatable beds. So you're not going to damage the kayak. It's just going to get you to, a 90% full so that we can come back with the double action hand pump. So let's go ahead and do that now. Once the chamber's full of air, you can simply pull the pump out and then quickly spin this valve to seal the air in. On the Convertible Elite, all of our valves are numbered. So we've got number 1, and then down here we've got number 2, number 3, and then over here under the deck we've got 4, 5, and the 6th one is the foot brace, which we'll do in a few minutes, and that goes right in the middle of the kayak right here. Now, when we're doing the deck rises, we can use this pump here because these ones aren't pressurized. So you're just simply filling them with air. These connectors here are designed to be used with your mouth, but you can also use them with the inflator. That's it for the battery powered inflator. Now we're going to come back with the double action hand pump and use the appropriate connectors to bring the chambers up to pressure. Now, this pump comes with the kayak, and as its name suggests, it's double action, so it pumps on the upstroke and on the downstroke, so you get twice as much air for half the amount of effort. Now on top here, there's a deflate and an inflate side, so you just connect the hose depending on what you want to do. If you do have a battery powered inflator, they also deflate, which is super handy. So we're going to connect this side to the inflate. So the floor valve is a little bit different. We're going to switch from this valve over to the high pressure valve, which has this little rubber O-ring just here. So we're going to bring this floor up to 6 psi. And as with the other one, just simply pop the dust cap on. Now that the chamber's inflated, we can put these PVC plates in the top here. Now, these are the ones you can see, but the ones that you can't see are actually protecting the nose at the front and the rear. So they have these plastic plates that go all the way through here, and they finish about here. So it provides this added level of safety for the front and the rear. All right, now we're ready to put the seats in. Now these seats are amazing. Advanced Elements seats are next level when it comes to comfort. So this seat here, you can see it's not some like thin neoprene thing that you pick up from a camping store. It's like an inch thick padded foam. It's got the high back on it as well. These bits wrap around your side to kind of give you a little bit more comfort. But the thing by far for me that blows my mind is the lumbar support that comes inside here. So Advanced Elements have built a little chamber inside here so that when you're out on the water, if you need a little bit of extra support in your lower back, you can simply take this mouthpiece, unscrew it so that it's open, and then inflate it with your mouth. Then you simply twist it to seal it off, and then you can adjust this lumbar support while you're out on the water. You don't even have to be out of your kayak. You can do it while you wait. And if you don't like it, if it's too much, you can simply unscrew it and it'll just simply deflate again. So it's completely adjustable while you're out. When you're ready to install the seat into the kayak, you simply press it down in between the tube, and then you take these gigantic plastic clips and clip them in there like that. And then this seat becomes adjustable via this strap once you're out on the water. Now with both of the seats installed, we are almost done. Just a few more things. One of them is chamber number 4, which is this one here. This is our footrest. We can simply, similar to this mouthpiece, we're going to use the inflator to do the same job. We open the mouthpiece and just simply fill it with air. Once it's inflated, it simply goes down here like that and acts as a footrest for the rider at the back, so they're not putting their feet into the back of the rider at the front. Now we're almost ready to get on the water. The next thing we need to do is to assemble our paddles. As mentioned at the top of this video, these are the Adventure Voyage 4-part paddles. Now, all of the Advanced Elements paddles are designed to be incredibly compact. They have a different range of paddles depending on your preference. The Adventure Voyage is their entry level. It retails for around $120, and it is just superb for what it is. If you pack well, with the kayak going back in the bag, you can easily fit these into the bag wherever you go. So to assemble the paddle, you simply press down the button and push it into the lock. Now with this particular paddle, it has 60 degrees of feathering. So in the middle here, you'll notice that there are 3 holes. At the minute, I've got this one on the middle hole. That means that the blades are flat, so 0 degrees of feather on either side. You can adjust these to be 60 degrees of right or left feather, depending on your preference, just by moving it down to the different holes. And all that does is it gives you offset. So if we look at this one, if we count that as 0, we look over here, you can see that the paddle is offset so that it's kind of tailored to whatever personal preference you have with your paddling style. Once these ones are ready to go, there are paddle keepers on either side of the kayak. So here we've got 2, and on the other side we've got 2, and they are Velcro, so you can simply Velcro this to the side so that moving the kayak down to the water is a little bit easier. Don't have to worry about paddles flying off. That's it, the Convertible Elite. We're ready to rock. We've got 2 paddles, 2 seats, and we're ready to take it down to the water. For those who've been paying attention, you'll notice that we didn't put a fin on. The Convertible Elite has a fin already built in underneath, and it's permanently fixed, so you don't need to worry about that. Well, that's it for this video, and I hope you've seen some of the amazing features that this kayak has to offer. If you do have any other questions, we're always here. We have 90-day returns on all of our kayaks and free shipping on inflatables. My name is Lee from Kayaks for Fishing. Sing out if you need anything.